Jeremy from Super Advice. We are here to share tips and tricks on obtaining financial freedom and growing your wealth. Check out our latest clip. We hope it helps. In a time of inflation and a cost of living crisis, when mortgage payments are going up and rents are going up, the groceries are going up, and everything's getting a little bit scary, you need to reduce your expenses. Here are 5 great ways to reduce your expenses. Our number one and our most talked about thing is create a budget. You need to know. So start tracking your income and your expenses so you can get an accurate picture of your financial situation. Get your partner involved. Then create a budget with your partner involved that takes into account your income and your fixed expenses like rent, utilities, and your debt payments, and we always want to get those down eventually, and set aside a specific amount for variable expenses like groceries and entertainment, transportation, and stick to your budget as closely as possible. Cut unnecessary expenses. I mean, this is pretty obvious, but when you're reviewing your expenses, you identify areas where you can cut back. Cancel your subscriptions that you no longer use or that you hardly ever use. Get rid of them. Eat out less. Or use my little trick where you share a main at a restaurant like a Thai restaurant or an Indian restaurant where it's easier to do. Reduce your energy consumption. Get your discipline and your habit forming. Flick those lights off. Open a door, don't turn the aircon on, things like that. Switch to cheaper brands. And this is something that I do, and this is something that you need discipline to do as well. I don't care if the housewives see me cruising around with value brand overflowing my shopping trolley, because I don't care what other people think. So switch to cheaper brands. Don't let what other people think keep you buying things that you shouldn't. And only buy what you need. Shop around for better deals. I mean, all this stuff seems quite obvious, but I'm just reiterating it for you. When it comes to services like insurance, phone plans, cable TV, streaming services, it pays to shop around for better deals. Research different providers. It's so easy to do with your phone or your laptop. Check their rates. There's even comparison websites everywhere for things like power and phone and all that. So just spend some time having a look. You'll definitely benefit from it, and you should be able to find cheaper options. It's actually really easy if you can motivate yourself just to do it. Negotiate with the people who you owe money to. If you have debt, you may be able to negotiate with your creditors to reduce the interest rates or the payment amounts. All you've got to do is ask. The worst they can say is no. So reach out, explain your situation. I've given a lot of people this advice, and it works. And ask if they will work with you to find a solution, when really what you're asking for is bring your prices down. Remember, you're the customer. So they want you as a customer. So negotiate. Increase your income. Another way to reduce your expenses is to go to the other side of the balance sheet and increase your income. Look for ways to earn more money, such as maybe trying a side hustle, maybe some freelancing. But there's always the option probably to work overtime, or to go and learn something so that you're better and your employer will happily pay you more money because you're worth more. The more money you have coming in, the easier it is to cover your expenses. I'm going to say something else here too. As you go through your working life and you get a pay rise, don't just allocate it to debt. No debt means that you'll never have problems in a recession, really, unless you lose your job. That's always a possibility. But when you are in a high interest rate environment, which the government pulls that lever to put interest rates up when inflation is up, because they want to stop you spending. So they stop your money. The more debt you have, your debt payments grow. Less money for you. All right. So no debt makes life a lot easier. Hope that helps. If you've got any questions or need any help with anything financial, please get in touch with us. We've got a team of people ready to help you now.